What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the reissue toys Mk42 Deluxe. That's right, guys. Ryan back with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the reissue toys Mk42 quarter scale. It's a hot toys. Well, it was Hot Toys. Yeah, Hot Toys Mk42 quarter scale deluxe. Did I get? I think I got that right. What? So I was gonna do like a video, like a whole bunch of stuff, and I figured, you know what? Let's just take a look at the Mk42 reissue. I was actually playing. We were playing Rocket League with some of the admins on the channel. We play Rocket League on a somewhat regular basis, and not very good at it, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Not good at it, but it's fun. So we're playing Rocket League, and midnight strikes, and boom, there we go. Hot Toys decides to reissue a figure that I don't think anybody was talking about. Like, nobody was talking about the Mk42 quarter scale being reissued. I mean, recently we saw the Mk1 War Machine being reissued, and people actually wanted that. I think it was like crazy price, and it was really sought after. It's a great piece. And then this comes along, the Mk42 quarter scale. Now, I could understand the 6th scale version being reissued, maybe a 2.0, maybe some engineering improvements, because they've definitely made some strides in that department since that figure's been released. But they said, no, we're gonna go with the 42 quarter scale. And so we're gonna take a look at it and decide whether or not, it looks good or bad or whatever. It appears to be a 100% reissue. I don't think there's gonna be any improvements other than the portrait will probably be better. I'm thinking that since they've advanced in skills and artistry and that kind of stuff, I think the portrait will probably end up being better on the final product we get. But I don't own the 42 quarter scale Iron Man. I don't own it. So I'm actually excited about this one. So you may or may not be, I don't know. It's a pricey piece. It's gonna take up a whole lot of room, but let's take a look at it and let's just dive into this figure. So look, right off the bat, we've got a pile of accessories. I mean, a lot. So this is the deluxe. They didn't offer the non-deluxe, which doesn't come with the gantry base, so that's out. So you have to get the deluxe version. And I believe the MSRP in the States is $640, plus your taxes and shipping and all that kind of fun stuff. But I like the 42 suit. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the 47 suit because it had too much silver, and then some people didn't like the 42 because it had too much gold. I liked it. I thought it was a cool suit, and it played an integral part in Iron Man 3. Although it didn't really work out so well in the end for the suit, but that's okay. But I like it. I like the gantry diorama base. It's gonna lift it up, which is gonna make the figure even larger. And I'm actually pretty excited about this, mainly because of all the battle damage pieces. That's what does it for me. Battle damage, like beat up parts on an Iron Man figure, that's my thing, man. I just really like it. But it does look fantastic here. So let's take a look at some of these other pieces on this. There we go. So the flaps on the back. So this is going to be, again, non-die cast. It's going to be 100% plastic. For those wondering out there, if you've never had a quarter scale piece, all plastic, no die cast. Okay, so there, let's get that out of the way. The flaps on the back worked like just any other Iron Man figure, so I think that looks just fine. Although most of the time our figures are facing in a direction where we never see those in the back, but it's cool to know that they are there, right? The fact that this quarter scale can do a ground pound is pretty damn impressive, honestly. I think it's impressive, so I kind of dig that. I think that's a lot of fun, and it's one way you could pose your figure without taking up so much space, like height-wise. If you don't have that much space, great alternative to do that. You couldn't pull that off with like the quarter scale Spider-Man I just unboxed and reviewed. Like that one, it's just big. It's just a big figure. If you don't want to mess up the suit at all, the gantry diorama base, I think it looks fantastic. Maybe we had an Iron Man 2 kick for a while, which I don't think we're done with Iron Man 2. I really expect to see the Mark 6 pop back up at some point. Maybe even the Mark 4 gantry. That, I mean, they're reissuing everything, so why not? But this one actually looks pretty cool. I dig this. I like it a lot. I think it's a cool diorama base, and I'm happy that we're able to get it. even though I skipped it the first time around because I didn't really want a ginormous figure. But now I do. But here we are, the battle damage. The portrait looks phenomenal. The blood on the eye, the battle damage armor parts, the everything about it. Big fan of this one, and I would absolutely have mine displayed just like this, with the portrait showing, with the faceplate moved up. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, honestly. So there's another look. Look at the paint apps. Look at the paint apps. Now the one gripe I may have is he's not looking straight. He's looking off to his left a little bit. So that might be a thing. We'll see how that plays out in posing, but you know, that's one thing I don't particularly like when they do that. I prefer the eyes kind of looking in one direction for posing purposes, like straight ahead. Kind of picky on that. We do the inside of this magnetic faceplate, which looks pretty good. I figured we want to take a look at that. The paint apps on this thing look awesome. Awesome. Look at this. Look at all this battle damage parts. Oh man. Maybe it's just because I really like Iron Man figures that I'm really hyped about it. Some of you guys out there may be going, well, it's $640 plus the crazy amount of shipping you can only imagine, and then taxes and whatever if you're in the States. It's a pricey piece, right? So when I look at quarter scale pieces, I look at, should I get a quarter scale figure or should I get a statue, a premium format, something like that? And my answer to that is get both. Honestly, it's not a good answer. It's just my answer. But this is how I will probably have mine posed. I really liked having it with the battery. I think it's such a cool accessory piece that they should have included in the 6 scale version, but I don't think they did, because I just looked at buying one the other day and yeah, it wasn't there. So the 6 scale version should have came with the battery, and then I would be like, yeah, let's just go for that one. But I think the battery is a awesome addition to this, and it just gives that more realistic feel to something that's in your collection, in your display. I think it looks, big fan. We've got switch out parts, so you can see here on the armor, the shoulders, the bicep, the chest plate, and that's pretty much that. And obviously the face plate, where you can switch out the clean armor versus the battle damage armor. I will 100% be going with battle damage armor, 100%. In fact, I've got the Mark 7. It has all the switch out parts. Got the battle damage. I'm a big fan of those, as I've mentioned already. But look how many flaps are on this thing. The feet, the shin, the knees, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And the light up feature looks pretty sick. Although we all know that nobody's gonna use it because the batteries die, and unless you're doing like soap reactors or fusion reactors or something like that. So, but I don't know. I just freaking like this thing, man. Now, if I already owned this figure, no way in hell I'd buy a second one. I don't see the point in it. But since I don't own it, I will definitely be getting it. And I will tell you where in just a second. Look at these blue light up features. Oh yeah. Look at these flaps. So then the forearm, the missile fire deal actually comes out of the forearm, so that's not a switch out. It actually just opens up, which is pretty sick. It's got the shoulder rockets, which is awesome. I mean, everything. I don't know. I see a lot of bits to break if you're not careful with all these little flaps that open up. But here's everything it comes with, and it is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It got some hands. We got the battle damage switch out parts. For me, I think it's a must buy if you're an Iron Man collector. If you're that. If you want to stay in the 6 scale realm, obviously you're going to skip this piece. But I think it's pretty sweet. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Is this something you're going to pick up? When Hot Toys announces the next reissue, when they announce the next one, what would you like it to be? We know it's going to be one. So what would you like it to be? And, throw that in the comment section down below. Is this something you were thinking about buying and you didn't? Or would you rather see a reissue of the 6 scale? I think I kind of would, rather than the quarter scale. That's just me. That's just my thoughts on that one. But if you want to pick this one up, you can pre-order it right now. If you want to get the first or second batches straight out of Hong Kong, you check out Pop Collectibles. down in the description below. I'll put a link for them. You can check it out. Discount code Patrol at checkout. You can save you some money on that. If you're in the States and you'd like to get something stateside, check out Collector's Own. Link down below for that as well. And yeah, definitely check them out if you want to get down to the States. The Pop Collectibles is going to get that first or second batch. Usually the second batch is the most economical version of that. And you're still going to get it months ahead of time versus your US retailers. So there's that. However, if you want to buy from the States, check out Collector's Own. They're awesome. Okay. If you haven't already subscribed, guys, please do so. If you want to check out our Patreon, you can do so down below. And join the Facebook group, Jedha Patrol. Link down below. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. We got a lot coming. So, as always, collect what you like. See you next time.